Elastic Load Balancing, ELB, automatically distributes incoming application traffic across multiple targets, such as Amazon EC2 instances, containers, IP addresses, Lambda functions, and virtual appliances. ELB automatically scales your load balancer as your incoming traffic changes over time. Elastic Load Balancing is a regional service. It can handle the varying load of your application traffic in a single availability zone or across multiple availability zones. This increases the availability and fault tolerance of your applications. ELB can be internet or internal facing. Internet-facing load balancers can route requests from clients over the internet. On the other hand, internal load balancers can only route requests from clients with access to the VPC for the load balancer. You configure your load balancer to accept incoming traffic by specifying one or more listeners. A listener is a process that checks for connection requests using the protocol and port that you configure and forward requests to a target group. Each target group routes requests to one or more registered targets, such as EC2 instances. The rules that you define for a listener determine how the load balancer routes requests to its registered targets. ELB monitors the health of the targets and routes traffic only to the healthy targets. You can also offload the work of encryption and decryption to your load balancer so that your compute resources can focus on their main work. Elastic Load Balancing offers 4 types of load balancers that all feature the high availability, automatic scaling, and robust security necessary to make your applications fault tolerant. Now, let's look at each of these load balancers. Application Load Balancer functions at the application level layer 7. It is best suited for load balancing of HTTP, HTTPS, and gRPC traffic, and provides advanced request routing targeted at the delivery of modern application architectures, including microservices and containers. Application Load Balancer also routes traffic to targets within Amazon VPC based on the content of the request. Network Load Balancer functions at the connection level layer 4. It is best suited for load balancing of TCP, UDP, and TLS traffic, where extreme performance is required. Network Load Balancer can also route traffic to targets within Amazon VPC and is capable of handling millions of requests per second while maintaining ultra-low latencies. It supports static IP addresses. You can also assign one elastic IP address per subnet enabled for the load balancer. Gateway Load Balancer functions at the network level as Layer 3 gateway and a Layer 4 load balancing. It listens for all IP packets across all ports. Gateway Load Balancer makes it easy to deploy, scale, and run third-party virtual networking appliances, such as firewalls, intrusion detection and prevention systems, and deep packet inspection systems. It gives you one gateway for distributing traffic across multiple virtual appliances. Gateway Load Balancer also provides auto-scaling for fleets of third-party appliances. It is transparent to source and destination of traffic. They are well suited for working with third-party appliances for security, network analytics, and other use cases. Classic Load Balancer functions at both Layer 4 connection level and Layer 7 request or application level. It supports TCP, SSL, TLS, HTTP, and HTTPS traffic. It is intended for applications that were built within the EC2 Classic network. With Elastic Load Balancing, you can select the appropriate load balancer based on your application needs.